We are going to talk about Takeoff, one of the three Mingos, rapper Takeoff, who's 28 years old, who was shot in what it seems like an altercation that was an otherwise accident as well last night in Houston. Rest in peace to Takeoff. He was 28 years old. I mean, insane, incredibly young. There's a lot of opinions that I have on this issue, but let's continue. Let's hear what their details are.
Following more breaking news in Texas, where a member of the popular rap group Mingos has been shot and killed.
Police say 28-year-old rapper named Takeoff died in the shooting at a bowling alley early this morning. CBS 2's Zania Maldonado joins us live from the newsroom with the very latest on the investigation. Here's Zania.
Chris and Mary, this is a devastating loss to the hip-hop community and fans of the Grammy-nominated rap trio Mingos. Now, Takeoff was found dead after investigators say shots rang out during an after-party overnight. Atlanta-based rapper Takeoff, real name Kershnik Kari Ball, has died, according to police, after he was shot at a bowling alley in Houston.
We were informed that there was a private party being held at the event last night that ended at approximately 1 a.m., but the party carried over till about 2 a.m. till they were cleared out. That's when the shooting occurred.
Police say following a private party, Takeoff was shot at A10 Billiards and Bowling, where he and Quavo were playing dice around 2:30 a.m. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Quavo was unharmed. Two others were also shot and taken to a nearby hospital.
Don't hang with the wrong crowd. Bro, what do you fucking mean? Okay, there's a couple different systemic problems at play here. Obviously, the story is, first-hand accounts so far show that there was a dice game people were playing. The Mingos side, which is, of course, protected by, first and foremost, Takeoff himself was not actually involved in anything. Like, he was not doing anything. He got killed. He got shot and killed on accident. But yes, they have mob protection, of course, wherever they go, usually. Especially if they're in Houston or somewhere else, they're going to have people that are protecting them. There's a lot of misinformation that's flying around about this too. Ultimately, some altercation happened. I think TMZ has the full video as well. That just came out. Regardless, my main takeaway from this is that people have too many fucking guns. Yeah, sure, knife crime is a real thing, but accidental discharges or immediately rushing to like pull out your gun and shoot at someone is going to increase the likelihood that more people are going to die. That's why there are higher rates of suicide in places where they have easily accessible guns. Now, I said something along those lines on Twitter, which was a big mistake, of course, because immediately people were like, nah, dude, you're fucking stupid. He died not because of guns. Oh, make this politics. Make this about politics. He didn't die because of guns. He died because he's black. Like, straight up, most of the fucking people that were criticizing me basically were like, nah, he's a rapper and he's black and that's why he fucking died. And this is not exclusive to like white people. At least there were plenty of people presenting themselves as black. They might have been white that also were that had similar takes pretty much. Ultimately, even if they didn't have guns in that circumstance, if they had knives, for example, the random accidental misfiring with a knife is still going to resort to way less casualties. This guy said typical trying to farm impressions off a young man's death. Then people literally called him out for retweeting FaZe Clan's RIP Takeoff take, which he then unretweeted. I saw. Again, it's just like these are things that pop off so easy. Like he literally had retweeted FaZe Clan's fucking tweet saying RIP Takeoff. It's just like people are joining to on the impression pile as best as they can. Text messages from someone who was there allegedly. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. I saw this. I saw this going around a lot. I don't know if there's been new accounts that maybe say that this is not what happened, but this new video shows the initial argument open. Wait, hold on. No, don't time him out. I'm not going to watch it on stream, but I do want to see it. So basically what happens is there's a single crack of gunfire. And when everyone starts running, a flurry of shots are firing through the crowd. You can hear more than 10 shots in total, and it sounds like they came from at least 2 different weapons. Ultimately, we don't know who fired the first gun. Some people are saying that it was someone on Quavo and Takeoff's side that fired the first shot. But again, information right now is always going to be muddy. It's always going to be cloudy. The main takeaway is that it was a heated accident. Like a heated moment that turned violent and turned deadly because of the presence of guns. And when I mentioned that, immediately people thought I was making a fucking gun control argument or some shit, or immediately you're like turning this political. The counter to that turned into, well, they were definitely illegal guns. They were definitely illegal guns. First of all, you don't even know that. even though it could be true. You don't know that. You just ran with that immediately. And that still doesn't change what I'm saying. When I say we have too many fucking guns on the streets, it's still a consequence of, once again, legal guns being widely and easily accessible. That's it. You can have racist assumptions in this circumstance, and you can maybe not say them. That would be nicer if you didn't. But like ultimately, the main problem here is that there are way too many fucking guns and people can easily access them. Because illegal guns, even if they are illegal, were legal at a certain point. They were manufactured, they were mass produced, they were sold to someone who either lost it, got robbed, sold it to someone else, who sold it to someone else through straw purchases. That's how that works. All guns originally are legal when they're first made. It's all the fucking counters to it is it's either, oh, the guns were illegal, don't hang with the wrong crowd, rap music bad and glorifies it, don't turn this into politics. It's fucking nuts. All matter of existence in any country is political inherently. Extra political if you're also a black person, okay? But it's already political regardless. Everyone's existence is political. That's it.
My brain around someone so young and talented being murdered at 28. So, you know, my heart goes out to his family and his fans as well, because, I mean, people across the whole world and internet space are in mourning right now.
The group, formed back in 2008, is known for mainstream hits such as Versace and Bad and Bougie, which hit #1 on the Billboard charts in 2016. Last month, Takeoff and Quavo released a new project as a duo, Unk and Few, and they released their latest music video, Messy, just yesterday.
Mingos and Takeoff are Platinum Plus selling rappers, Platinum Plus selling artists, Grammy nominated, and their footprint in pop culture is all over the place.
Now, Houston police say security guards who were in the area heard shots ringing but did not see anything. No word on what led up to the shooting, and so far, no arrests have been made. In the newsroom, Zania Maldonado, CBS 2 News.
When you have a gun, altercations that could otherwise be de-escalated or could be dealt with in other ways turn into violent altercations that sometimes or oftentimes turn murderous, okay? That's it. What is this? 385 Slim said, every time a rapper dies, there's always some instructions being given to black men when the truth of the matter is people would really like to just be able to exist in whatever capacity. Like Dolph was buying cookies. What are we talking about, man? Like they didn't shoot him over dice specifically. It was because Quavo couldn't control his emotions and was going off because he was losing money. Takeoff was just chilling and got caught in the crossfire by their own security guards. Yeah, that's the main, that is what that's what the people are saying. That's what everyone is saying is what happened. It's so fucking sad, dude. It's so incredibly sad. Everyone that was there, everyone that claims they were there, were saying that Takeoff was just simply a fucking bystander. And yeah, even if the starting point there is Takeoff's own uncle getting heated, even if that's him getting heated that started the altercation, it's still not, like, it should never. People get heated during dice games. People get heated. I get heated during fucking Valorant, okay? People get heated all the time. It's the presence of guns that turn it into a deadly situation. And this is the thing that I've seen that everyone is posting, basically. So Quavo was shooting dice and he was getting his pockets broke off so bad. Dude had an attitude. He tried getting aggressive with the wrong mob, and dude got on his ass. Then somebody they were with jumped up, and that's when everybody bunched up and shots started ringing. But they were coming from somebody Mingos was with. But he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident. And then they started shooting back. And I think ultimately he got hit again. But ultimately he was dropped after the first bullet. Quavo was plexed up over some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest in the room the whole time. Chilling the cut. He didn't even know what was going on when he just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for sure about to be a no-fly zone because mob's supposed to be protecting these artists. This was moments before. And for the record, for people who don't understand, like people who are like, oh, it happened because they're black. Or, oh, it happened because they're rappers. Oh, it happens because they're gangsters and they're hanging out with gangsters. You fucking stupid. Do you not live in the United States of America? Why is a school shooting happening? Are they also black and gangsters? Do you not feel like shootouts don't often happen in white-only spaces off of altercations? The fuck are you talking about? It happens all the time. It's an American issue. As a matter of fact, it's an America-specific issue. That's why I got so fucking mad at people literally being like, nah, dog, don't say this is the guns. You're out of your element here. It's actually because they're black. And obviously no one directly said it except for like super racist people. Shouts out to Elon Musk for that one, by the way. Twitter is popping off extra hard with, unfettered, unshackled racism. as of late. But like, we live in a country where 10-year-olds are doing active shooter drills as school. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is not because of black people existing, okay? It's nuts to think that this is a black-only issue because a black person was a victim in this circumstance. I mean, look at these QRTs, bro. I agree. Gush stay out of the hands of queers like you. I don't want to hear a single word come out of your mouth ever. He tweeted from his McMansion, a gated community likely defended by armed security guards. All the fucking audacity of this F-word, bro. OMG, yeah, sure. Do the gun problem taken, not the blacks constantly killing each other over absolutely trivial shit. It's sad. I like Takeoff, but the people he surrounded himself with and culture he'd partake in set himself up for death. Playboy Darty, 29. White supremacists love listening to fucking rap music, but despise black people. It's crazy. And so many dumb motherfuckers. Like every Thursday when my friends and I get together to play Magic, we always end up going to the hospital because we just start shooting when our life total dips below 10. Yeah, no, dude. You just have incredible self-control that somehow these other people don't, right? No, you fucking idiot. Why are you acting like this doesn't happen in white spaces? We live in America, okay? This shit is so fucking mind-boggling to me that like these pasty little nerds are like, oh, dude, no, it's happening because black people are doing it to each other. It's like, dude, are you unfamiliar with the country that we're in? It happens in white-only spaces too, brother, all the time. Because the main factor is poverty and weapons and ease of access to weapons. Ease of access to weapons being the number one reason. Because plenty of other countries have poverty too. Plenty of other countries have rappers. Plenty of other countries have, violence. Okay? But it's never to this degree and it's never this easy. Why? Because we have access to weapons. It's so easy to get a gun. In Texas, they practically beat you up if you don't have one on you. There are multiple murders that happen at white hick bars because the fight's escalating. Of course. And then there's also multiple murders and multiple altercations that turn violent, conflict that turns violent all the time when you have guns. You have accidental discharges that kill people. How many fucking white kids killed their parents on accident? How do you think that happens? It's the gun, stupid.